Today, I'm going to give you what's probably the simplest and most straightforward plumbing tip you're going to receive in your whole life. This tip is specific to the winter months and consecutive days of cold weather. We actually had a scenario right here in this bathroom. This is my cousin's bathroom 3 winters ago. There were consecutive days of sub-freezing weather conditions. I think it was actually below 20. And his wife woke up one day and went to turn the faucet on, no water coming out of the faucet. After we researched a little bit, we concluded that when the plumbing was run in the house, that it was run along the outer wall of the house, which is right back behind me. And because it was closest and exposed to the outdoors, it actually froze. After a few weeks, he was actually able to wait it out, and the pipes did thaw out and he did have running water again. But what we suggested for him to do moving forward is to leave a very slow stream of running water through any plumbing fixture on the top level of his house, just like this. Bring it down to a very, very slow flow of water. And the theory is that any running water in the pipe will not freeze. So the same principle of the frozen pipe within his walls applies to the water main out in the street. It's very, very common, especially in New York City, that we get calls from customers. They have no water throughout the entire house. It turns out that the water main was frozen under the sidewalk or out in the street. Same theory. If you leave a slow stream of running water in the faucet on the top floor of the house, your water mains will not freeze. You're probably asking, at what stage should I leave the faucet running? There's no black and white answer to this. Me personally, anytime I have 3 consecutive days of 25 degrees or lesser, I decide to leave my faucet running on the top floor of my house. I know friends who have more of a tolerance, and for whatever reason, they don't want to assume the risk of leaving the faucet running, and they wait till 20 degrees. And I have some people who have experienced frozen pipes, and when the winter months hit, they don't want to assume any form of risk. So when they hit anything below freezing, they leave their faucet running. So this is really a question that you would have to discuss and determine on your own.